Drop the formalities. Avoid very formal language unless you're writing something like a legal or medical document. If it's everyday business writing, you can be conversational and still sound knowledgeable and respectful. Your reader will be able to relate better to what you're saying if you sound like a human rather than a corporate robot. Try explaining something out loud before you write it down, perhaps in your head if you're in the office, as we tend to speak in a more straightforward way. Remember your audience, as just how casual you can be depends on whom you're addressing. You might start an email to a close colleague with "Hiya," but this probably won't make the best impression on a CEO you haven't spoken to before. Language is all about social context, so decide what's appropriate in yours. Here are some ways to make your writing less stuffy and more human. Choose simple vocabulary. It's not a competition to see who can use the biggest words. These are a few examples of formal words you can swap with simpler ones. Swap utilize with use, commence or initiate with start, additional with more, align with meet, in order to with to, with a view to with so we or I or you can, at the present time with now, in the near future with soon, implement with use or put in place, numerous with many, require with need, and whilst with while. For some of these examples, the best alternative depends on the context, so pick what fits best. How could you make this simpler? At the present time, the team is implementing numerous other plans, and we will require additional resources in order to facilitate your request. However, we will discuss your requirements with a view to aligning our activities with your strategy in the near future. Well, that's a mouthful. How about, we don't have enough time to work on your project right now, but we'll help you as soon as we can. The new version may be too conversational for some context, but it just shows how much flowery language you can get rid of while saying the same thing.